Welcome back, and you're watching Commodity Champions 2018 special. We have a discussion now coming in for the agro commodities. Remember, it has been an year where you saw a bumper back-to-back crop coming in. It has been also an year where you have seen many of those commodity prices trading below MSP. Farmers' protest, unfavorable weather have been various things that marred the agro sector in this year. Kunal, starting with you, what is your sense? How do you look at the year, and what would you really want to bet on long or short when it comes to an agri pick for 2018?
Well, before I go into the agro contracts, I think in 2018 the focus should be in how to increase the volumes on the Indian commodity exchanges. So India's journey from $2.5 trillion economy to $5 trillion economy, it is going to be very commodity intensifying journey. So all the commodity users or the entire commodity ecosystems need the commodity exchanges. And in order to have a better hedging platform, there has to be an emphasis like how to increase the volume. And one of the moves which I personally believe can really help a lot is lowering down the commodity transaction cost. That will encourage the jobbing and arbitraging community and increasing the volume. So the new contracts, whichever is launched by exchanges in agri or non-agri, that will lead to a better and better volume growth. So that is one thing, and we are expecting that next year in agri commodity, one should watch out for commodities like guar seed, where US oil production is going to move up. So guar prices can rally to almost 4,500, 4,600. We are bullish on soybean complex oilseed sector. We believe that during after three to 4 months, we are going to see a good rally in prices of soybean, and rest in pulses, even chana looks attractive from present levels. We are not expecting any sharp downfall from here.
Well, chana really hasn't had a very good year, 50% down in sense of prices in 2017. Fayaz, what is your sense? Where do you see a support come in? One, for that, and two, what are your favorite picks on agri?
Well, Manisha, it's always difficult to find out a support in chana. Over the years, we have seen that whenever we feel that, that 5,000 level should hold, and probably after a few weeks, we see that the price are already at 4,000. Well, saying that, we have been studying chana lately, and we feel that 3,200 to 3,500 is a level where historically in the last 4 to 5 years, the market has taken decent support from the spot perspective. And we feel this year also that level should hold 32 to 3,500 per quintal. And this is the support level which we are watching for. Saying that, we are not extremely bullish because there are a couple of measures which has been taken by the government, be it the increase in minimum support price, the allowing of exports, the increasing of import duty. All these reforms were positive for the market, but the impact has not yet been seen onto the market. So probably the market will take some more time, or probably there is still some downside remaining before we see some recovery in chana. So the broad range should be around 35 to 42 or 44 for the next 3 to 6 months, I would say rather. As far as agri commodity is concerned, the first pick would be turmeric. The stock is down by almost 30 to 40%. Not to forget that it is a 9-month crop. The prices has been subsided under pressure for last couple of seasons. The farmers are really not motivated for turmeric sowing, and that should be bullish for the prices in the coming season. To give you the level, we feel that 7,000 is a good level, a broad support level. On the higher side, we are looking at 11,000 to 11,500. That's the first pick. The second one is guar seed. Again, the production is down. The stock is relatively down. Kunal has already touched the crude oil angle. So broadly, guar seed is bullish. The broad range which we see is 3,900 is a good level to go along. On the higher side, 5,000 is the resistance which we see, and with a support level, or rather I would say a stop loss of around 3650.
All right, so guar is a common thread, but there are other commodities as well. Kishore, what is your sense? How would you look at the agri sector to start with in 2018? What more measures from the government are needed, or is it about implementation? And finally, of course, your topics as well.
Manisha, predicting agri is really difficult because every season is different. We don't know what is going to happen for the monsoon, how it's going to plan out. So let us keep it simple, because if you are looking at global commodities like soybean or mustard or oilseeds, there is a global glut. There is a global glut of sugar. There is a global glut of wheat. So I think there you will not have much opportunities you can say that soybean is at a rock bottom level where one can go and safely buy, but still when there is a global glut, don't go against the markets. So I think there are few commodities like guar where our colleagues have mentioned that it's a India specific commodity, you can't produce more than that, but again there is a large capacity which is overbuilt there. So I think chana is a safe bet. Again, chana being a Rabi crop, you have another couple of months for the new crop to come out. So first 4 months it will be still depreciative on things. So this time, as the harvest comes in, it's better to buy chana at that point of time. So otherwise, wheat is still looking decently positive. On larger commodities, wheat is looking good. So maybe you can look at 1800 plus in wheat. But these are on the derivatives front. These are very small commodities. Jeera has seen a massive rally. So I think that's where somewhere the turmeric would try to catch it up. So I think turmeric, guar, and to some extent wheat, and chana maybe in the second half is something which I could look at. But again, just a disclaimer, predicting agri-commodities without knowing what the sowing is going to be, it's a wild guess.
Oh, well, absolutely. Global commodities, weather, Indian reforms, and of course, measures, forward trading. There is just so much to watch out for when it comes to agro-commodities. But I take your point that guar is something to keep an eye on, and we have some clarity on that because of the indigeneity of it, because of the Indian markets there. Gentlemen, we'll let you go at that. Thank you so much for joining us, trying to make those predictions for 2018. And this is wishing you a very happy 2018 from all of us at CNBC TV18.